That's it. That's how it go. That's what we do. We do that, and then we make a lot of noise in the background, because we can't help ourselves on that. I don't know. Matter of fact, we stopped making noise, and we stopped doing what we're doing. Get in here and talk this boxing. I'll just talk about some stories and stuff. Maybe finish up from what we was talking about the other day, and we'll see how that work out. We can do that, but just hold on just 1 second there. Just come on in and have a seat. I said, yep. I said I'll be right back, man. Shit, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all, man? If Eagle said he'd be back, then that's what Eagle be. He'd be back. I'll be back, man. Hold on. I gotta tone this one down a little bit. Just hold on. Tone this down just a little bit. It's too big, man. That's too big. Yeah. A little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's good right there. I think we good right there. Good right there. So, y'all out there, man, hopefully everybody's doing good today. Hopefully we ain't having no kind of issues or nothing like that. No kind of problems and stuff. That everybody is taking it. Everybody's being blessed up. That's what it's about. It's always about being blessed up. Regardless of what anybody say, that's what it is, man. It's about being blessed up. It's about our health and all that, you know. Especially right now. Especially as we going through these things that we're going through. That, you know, that we stay healthy as we can. I know all of us, we're not good at, and one of the reasons I have a bad habit myself of I don't eat properly all the time. When I do it abundantly, but when I don't, I do that abundantly too. Kind of mess up. But the one thing that I have going for me, regardless of what I do, is I'm always sipping on some good tea. And it's like a daily thing here. I can do this all day. Matter of fact, I might just do this all day today. Just nothing but some tea. You know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna sit back because I know that some of my web will be in, so I got to sit back and wait. You know, for certain people to drop down. But I'm gonna put the screen up, Eagles web screen. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah, Michael Johnson Boxing said, shoot, man, I'm gonna drop down now. He said, I'm dropping down now. He said, what it do? What it do, boss man? I see you out there. Much respect, much love, and many blessings to everybody come out there. Yeah, but Michael Johnson, he come down. He said, well, he might have been waiting on somebody though. No, there's no telling, man, what my web do, man. He come down and say what it do, but there's no telling what my web, man. I appreciate all of them, man. They would drop down on your neck, quick. You know what I mean? They don't wait. It's like, nah, we ain't got no time. We don't have no patience to be waiting for you to clarify what you meant. You know, because you came in here twisted. Yeah. And we like to straighten out stuff. I'm like, Michael Johnson Box talking more. He said we like to straighten it out. If you come in here twisted, we like to straighten that out right away. Oh, we got to get this straight, man. Hey, judge, jury, the arresting officer, all that prosecution, we right here. Already right here, man. So if you come in like that, just make sure you clean it up real good. Clean it up quick. Because you might only have seconds to clean it up. You have to come right back with that my bad. My bad. Just come back with it. Because if you don't come back with the my bad, there's no telling what can happen to you. Yeah, but we're going to talk about it, man. And we couldn't even finish the subject yesterday, man. Interruptions and stuff like that. And you know, it is a decent chat, you know, but it's a lot of times you can't finish what you got to say, man. And I know you yourself, I know you got to bounce sometime. I don't know what your schedule is. I don't know if you're at work or whatever. A lot of times, you know, you might miss a few things, you know, because I might be still talking to one of you guys individually like that. And you guys bounce out on me. I'm still talking. I'm like, oh, he ain't answering me back, so he must not be in here. But that's all. It's all good. You guys come in. I mean, if you got to leave, you got to leave. But that's what that is. Yeah. But yeah, we was getting on that whole thing, man, about the. It's a subject that you can't. There's nothing. There's really no way to solve anything when it come to race, because race is made up. If race wasn't made up, it could be solved like right away. But since they made up the whole thing about race, you're not gonna solve it. You're not gonna solve it because you're using race. Now let's say you talked about differences. Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah, of course, man. I get them. Sometimes they sneak down. A lot of times they, like for instance, if you don't put it on live chat, like right now, if you're listening and you don't have it on live chat, then you could miss them. Gil missed them the other day. I'm like, dude came in and was already to start off so foul, but Gil clipped him. Finally, Gil said, "Man, I didn't even see him." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't even see the comment." I said, "Yeah, because if you put it on." If you come in, first thing you do is you just like first, and then you put it on live chat. After you put your thumbs up, then you put it on live chat, and then once you put it on live chat, then you catch everything. And that's how you catch them trolls coming in here. Because if you don't put it on live, you'll be like, what are they doing? What's happening? You're asking what's going on. Yeah, and then they're right there. Yeah, they're right there. No, I had some idiot the other day, man, came in talking about that. I think he came in a few times before. I think Tony called him. Tony Boswell called him. Yeah, because he came in, he was talking about why I hate eagles and stuff like that. First, he was asking about my feathers and stuff. He's talking about all these, you know, asking how can he get feathers, and then I went into a story about, you know, about the feathers, about how I get feathers and how you're supposed to get feathers, because you're not supposed to really ask for feathers. You can, but you don't ask the native like in that sense for a feather. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just ask, you just say it's nice to have you to be blessed with feathers. You say it's something like that. You know what I mean? Because they don't want because they have to look at you, in most cases they have to look at you and assess things. We don't just give stuff out. You know what I mean? We're not just givers like that. People always thought we was just like handed out and just gave grace. I mean, we seen you starving, of course. We're gonna feed you. Certain things like we didn't see through the tricks. The tricks that happened, we wasn't really seeing through all that. You feel me? But once we started seeing through it, once we started seeing through the tricks, then we got it. Like, okay, so that's just trickery. You know what I mean? And once we start seeing through the trickery, but we don't. But on a certain basis, even if you're talking to family, you be like, God dang, man, your cousins or whatever, you talking to them, it's like hard sometimes to get, get that little, it's not a handout, but it's hard to get something. Yeah. And then we had another, somebody else came in and, was talking about my subscribers. I said, my subscribers go up, but they just slow. I said, I'd rather have, decent subscribers than just have 10,000 subscribers and 9,000 hate me. They just go in there and you don't know that they're undermining you. They saying stuff they may be saying something that's nice, but they're not really meaning it though. They just coming in there laughing. They probably have a secret chat going against you with other people, Yeah, no. Oh yeah. Well, you asked that question. Have I ever had somebody from the Peter jump on me? Yeah. Yeah, I've had them, and they are no. But what they do? They come and they see me on the street, and they'll ask me, and then what happened? Their eyes get real big. Oh, what kind of feathers are those? So these eagle feathers, and their eyes get all big. Endangered species, and this. They start trying to say something. Their eyes get that big, and then they're talking about, you're not supposed to have those. And I tell them I can have them. I try to keep it, short and sweet. But if they say too much, then I just go off on them. But most of them, I just try to keep it short and sweet. They, don't worry about the feathers and stuff like that. Or they get mad. Not even just that. They get mad because we have fur and stuff too. Like this is fur. So we have fur, and sometimes we got. I got a couple of crowns that I wear. That, as a matter of fact, I'm working on another one that I'm working with this fur. It's coyote. And I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on a different one of my new headdress I'm making, my Iroquois headdress, which it's not as elaborate as far as feather wise, because I showed one of my big crowns the other day. Yesterday I showed my real big crown to everybody, and that's only because the guy came in talking about hating eagles. I said, look, man, I had to put my picture up, so I put my picture up and showed the eagle shadow on my face and all that. I said, look, my name is Eagle Face, dummy. I said, how am I hating eagles and stuff like that? I said, get your ass out of here, man. But before I can even show him the picture, which I can scroll up, before I can even show the pictures, somebody already capped him. Somebody already shot him in the face, but that's what you're going to get if you come in here like that, because automatically my web watchers they're already tense as it is. They want to come in and, have adult talk, and they want to laugh sometimes, because sometimes we're going to just laugh or talk about other stuff, because we don't always just talk. Like, my whole show is not going to be straight boxing, and what kind of box, and then you got people just drop in here, what you talking about, stuff like that, and then my web don't like that. My web go off on you when you just drop out the sky for no reason. You just drop in, and then you just roll up like, ta-da, what's up? What's going on? What kind of chat is this? Soon as you come in like that, I might not even get to like break anything down. You know what I mean? I might not get to break the whole, what the show is about. I might not get to break none of that down because Web done already jumped on you. Because Web be already tense when somebody come in here like that. They looking at you. If you come in here and you're not, if you're not like, they're not used to seeing you, they seen your name before oh, okay, that's cool. But they got on, they all suited up in blue. They suited up in blue, and you come just dropping out the sky like, ta-da, what is all this about? Oh, you don't know nothing about box. See, they just come in, no respect and nothing like that. They probably not going to last very long. Where some shows, they'll last a little bit, but in here, like Gil Cole and them, they'll get you. Or yourself, too. See? But every once in a while, we get them. Like, sometimes when we get them, we get like a bunch of them at once. Last week we got a bunch of them like all at once. They just came in. I'm like, oh man, not today. And when they came in, they got it. They got it. They're like, yeah, I had to smash him, Eagle. Had to get rid of him. And then there was another guy came in yesterday. We got a couple of new subs. One of the guys said, yeah, I just subbed to you. But when he first came in, he called me by my name, though. And I was like, what you doing calling me? I said, who are you, man? And then I settled down. I said, well, maybe he came in and watched some shows. He didn't want to come down and really participate in the web, but he just came through and wanted to talk, just talk and stuff. The other day, he came in and he came down, he said, Eagle Face, right? And I said, wait a minute, hold up. I said, somebody check out his profile and stuff, man, see what he about. I said, first of all, I said, how you know my name? Because I don't say my name in here. You guys know that. I don't really say my name. You guys just know me before this particular channel. You guys knew me. And so you guys come in. You guys already know Eagle Face. Everybody knows my name. Some people visit and they don't come in that often. But first thing they come in, they say Asante. They say Asante Eagle Face. That's all right. I said, that's me. They come in. But then somebody come in that I never seen. I'm like, how do I know you? Yeah, but he ended up being okay though. You know what I mean? But it's just the way that he came, just came off like, well, he never seen you before. And Webb was ready to smash him, but I said, no, hold on. He'll end up getting modded up in a little bit, if he comes through enough. He comes through enough and he's proper and he has some kind of boxing sense and he's talking boxing, yeah, he'll get modded up. But don't just come in and just running your mouth though. But back to your question though, yeah, every once in a while I get them. Just every once in a while I'll get them, and they're I can put it just to you like this: they're a pain in the ass, man. Because I know what type of people those are. They act like they care about the animals and stuff, and the same type of person that would throw plastic out and get out in the woods and throw plastic in a stream or something like that, or just drop their garbage everywhere. It's just like when they had that shutdown. Yeah, the first time when we had to shut down the government workers and stuff where I live at, they had to shut down, and so people were like still getting into these the national parks, and they just going around barriers or whatever, or just walking and hiking and stuff like that. And so there's nobody to pick the trash up, right? Because everything's shut down. And so what they do is they just go in and just drop trash everywhere. It's like, why would you do that? Yeah, how are you just dropping trash just anywhere like that? And then you worried about some damn animals, but you just dropping your trash anywhere. And then I go off on them in the first place. I say, you know what? I said, we're natives. We've never had trash. When you came here, this wasn't a trashed up country. Why is it a trashed up country now? Think about how many dumps do we have now? How many trash dumps do we have all over the United States now? And before these people got here, we didn't have not one. We didn't have trash. So what does that go to tell you, right? And then why aren't you carrying, why don't you have a paper bag or a plastic bag? Why don't you carry that in your trunk, or if you have a truck or something like I do, why don't you have it in your back somewhere in case you're going to pick up some trash, to dump it out? Why are you going to just go out to a site? Oh, we're going to enjoy the park. Oh, the trash is full. Oh, just throw it anywhere. And that's kind of stupid shit they say. Oh, just throw it anywhere. How are you going to even say something like that? Just throw it anywhere. You're not no land protector. Stop pretending. So those people get on my damn nerves with that shit, man. And like I said, I don't run into them that often, but every once in a while, it depends on what I set up on my table, Michael Johnson Boxing Talk. And more, it depends on like how much, what stuff I put out. Cause sometimes I might put a drum out there. I might, have jewelry out there. And sometimes I have some fur hats and stuff out there. And people go crazy when they see that fur. They like they're appalled. Like, oh, look, I didn't sacrifice the animal. Okay, if he was sacrificed properly, even if he wasn't sacrificed properly, I'm going to take and I'm going to use him in the proper sense. I'm going to do blessings over, his remains and stuff like that, and then make something that's useful out of it. You know what I mean? It's because we had to use that because of our environment, so we had to use like the furs and stuff like that. It's not like you just killers, but you had to use, you got to use certain stuff. Everybody wears shoes and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like these people they never put on shoes. They don't have no clothing that have no leather on it, no shoes, no soles, no nothing. You know what I mean? They need to get the hell out of here with that, man. So when people say stuff like that, I try to bite my tongue, and I try not to say too much. I'm like, I don't want to really say too much. I'm just trying to be cool. Don't say too much to them, because if not, they're going to go overboard. Then I'm going to snap or something like that. Or just like when they tried, like I told you, man, try to get me in the court system. I said, look, I don't understand what I'm saying half the time. I said, but I understand. Like if it's something like I know about, I can speak to you about it. But I no way am I judico in any manner to where I know that much about the law. But the thing is, I know the Constitution though, and all the laws and stuff are supposed to be underneath that Constitution. And so that's what you got to know. If you know the Constitution, then you could just quote that all day long. You don't even have to know the law as much. If you know the Constitution, you can quote that all day. You can be like, well, wait a minute, I don't have the right to travel. Isn't that in the Constitution? I don't have the right of my opinion. Isn't that part of freedom of speech? You could just throw that at them and make them, tongue tied. They're like, they don't know what to say. Gil Coles out there. Salute to Gil to the Coles out there. He said, salute Eagles Web. And Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. Okay, he's back. He's at the yeah, there you go, Michael Johnson. You get on him. He said Gil Coles, yeah, because Gil usually be, yeah, that's my way, that's my that's my champ there. He said Gil Coles. He said he's docking he needs to dock your pay, man. That's right. But we know you playing. Yeah, Tony Barr's back up in here. I was just talking about Tony. Yeah, Tony in there. Yeah, Tony at Eagles Web Boxing. That's right. Salute out to Tony Boswell. Salute to my other champ there, my champ Tony. He said, salute Eagles Web Boxing in the chat. He said, smash the like button and show support and share and subscribe. That's right. Derek Bailey is back up in here. Derek Bailey says, salute at Eagles Web Boxing. And my salute out there to DB. Derek to the Bailey out there. Then everybody saluting everybody else out. And then everybody hates Kristen. Fell his ass up in here. So now that I'm looking at the screen. Yep. But every time, make sure you hit that like button when you first come in, and then click on live, because that way they can't sneak past you, because Gil was slipping the other day and he let somebody sneak past him because he had it on top chat or something like that, or maybe he didn't put it on live. Because remember, after you hit especially if you're on a portable device, make sure you hit the bell first, and then, not necessarily the bell, but hit that thumbs up, and then after you hit that thumbs up, then you have to hit that. You have to hit that live. So that way we won't be sleeping and slipping. And yeah, Michael, yeah. So yeah, Tony took care of it. Tony, no, Tony, because Tony went back, because I told him, I said, go back and check this dude out, see who he is or something like that. So we had like a couple of trolls, maybe two, maybe three. So not a whole lot, but a lot of times sometimes we get a lot of them in here, and and my web go to work on them. I don't even have to put the page up. I don't even have to put the troll smash page up. But yeah, they take care of them. Yeah, but Tony, he usually know because he visits other chats and stuff. I don't have time, man. I got so much stuff to do. But every once in a while I can go in there and I can hit some other chats up. But a lot of times I can't, man. Because just like right now, before I start my show, my phone starts blowing up. Now, why does my phone blow up at this time? Because I picked this time because out here is more or less lunchtime, when probably a bad time. But I picked it up. I picked it up because of the Central Time, like 2:15 Central Time. I figured, well, the people that can come in, they'll be in, and people that can't, they just won't be in like that. You know what I mean? But people always want to blow my phone up, and they already know. Oh, the first question they got, oh, you doing your show right now? How stupid do you sound? You already know, cause sometimes your dumb ass come into the show, but now you act like you don't know when my show is. And they probably listening in right now. Why you calling me dumb? I might say I wasn't talking to you specifically. Christopher, your name. But anyway, let me get back to Chris. Chris in there, Shalom at Eagles Web. He so don't bite your tongue. I don't want you to have a split tongue. I'm not gonna ever have split tongue. But Shalom, back to you, man. He sucks the choir, man. Back to my brother Chris out in there, man. I'm not ever gonna have the split, man. See, the one thing about a split, and yeah, I throw it out there in my chat, man. The one thing about a split tongue is it'll never mend into a whole tongue. See, we have whole tongues, my people. And I don't get into the whole, I'm melanated. And I don't, see, we know what the melanin and all that. We know that's an important ingredient. That's one of the ingredients when you was made, and they call it melanin. It may have another name. Why are you calling it melanin? You know the original name? I'm not even going to get into it. But you got little drops and all this and stuff like that. But yeah, we have a great mixture of people, and I enjoy all of them. I don't care if you want to call melanated or non-melanated or whatever you want to call them. I got good people no matter what, because I'm not going to go by a race and I'm not going to go by a skin. I'm going to go by a nation. And when I say nation, remember that comes from the nation. Remember that comes from the nas, and that comes from nature. See? So if you're a naturally good person, just like I always bring Tony up as an example. I know me and Tony probably opposites in some ways, but we're similar in too many other ways. You see what I mean? Because he's common sense person. When I say common, he talks of the natural sense. He does a couple of things I don't like, but that's okay. A lot of people do a couple of things I don't like, but you have to live with that. Everybody does something that somebody don't like. You know what I mean? But that's okay. It's okay. Because I'm going with even nation, like I said, that's nature. It goes by nature. His nature is good. So he's a good nation. So that's what you go by. Go by the nature of a person. Don't get caught up in all this stuff. We did, like I said, we scratched the surface yesterday. We couldn't even really get in all the way into it. Because of like I said, people falling out, just falling down the web, or some they didn't even slide down. In my chat, they will warn you, just like Sir Flame and them, they will tell you, come on down and sit your ass down, just enjoy content, enjoy conversation. But then you have some people that they're not going to take heed, and they just going to come in any way they want to. Oh, I don't care nothing about this little chat. I'm going to come here and do blah, blah, blah. And before they know it, they up out of here. They had to go change their profile. They said, damn, I'm changing my profile. I'm in a small chat, had to change my profile. Come right back. Michael Shots boxing. Right back, he messed with Gil Coles. He be sitting legs crossed on the grass, playing the zebra, that Zelda joint. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Gil. Yeah, see, Michael, as he told me already, because he's on PS4. And see, I'm a game on the computer, and I wanted to hook up with him on World War Z, but I can't. And yes, it's just randomly he just shows up, because what they do with I just found this out. So with the PS4, what they do, if you want to go to a certain game room or whatever, or you want to join somebody, you can't. They can't put your name in, and they'll join like that. So what they'll do is it's like random. Like, it'll be a chance if me and Gil end up playing together. It'll be a chance. But if you're on a computer, and then you guys can join me on World War Z. You guys can join me. Yeah, I finally got a better name now, because my name was I couldn't get the name that I wanted. Yep. And now my name is Kill You Soon. Kill, Kill, and then the capital letter U, and then soon, and then 23. Let me see what else y'all got down there. Yeah. That's right. It wasn't Michael Johnson. He said, I'm going to play the drums. He said, why Eagle Ware played the flute. He said, we taking donation. There we go. Then we donated up, man. Shoot. I think I'm not going to be out there hustling after this whole thing. I got to do it, man. Because once I do my street art, because I'm commissioned to do street art, I can't. I have to. Man, I gotta make up some ends, baby. I gotta make up some ends, man. If y'all got $1 or two on you, hit my Cash App up, man. If y'all got $2 on you, hit the Cash App up, man. I'll surely appreciate it, man. It'll get me some supplies, man. I'll flip that $2 into 4 and flip that 4 back into 8 and then 16 and then 32 and then 64, man. And time I get up to like 400 or 500 on it, then I have a smile on my face, man. But yeah, you get that drum, man. If you got that drum, man, I can do drum too, though. If we got the drum. Hey, I got the flute, man. I ain't ready for it like right here, right now, though, my flute. But I got to start warming it up because they took one of our events away, man. One of our biggest events, man. And it's one that I did on my other channel. I know Tony enjoyed that one, and that was at a big and actually in Mark too. Mark comes in, but I hardly ever see Mark. But Mark comes in. Mark said, "Oh man, this is way." He said, "You guys' festival is just way bigger and better than ours out here." But they're not. They're never better. But they're just. It might be bigger. It is not the biggest, but it was a nice festival and stuff. And that was the one that I put on my other channel. That was the one that I had went to Stanford. But that was a nice one though. That's when I set up a camp there, and I had to do some. I had to do some eagle checking out there too. Yeah, I had to do some eagle checking out there. Two different events in a row. I had to do some eagle checks. Yep. And that's a shame when it's family like that though. When your people come at you like that. Your people come at you and then you got to put that check on them, and then they like, okay. They come back like, oh, well, you were right. I'm like, well, it's just it has nothing to do with somebody being right. It's the attitude of somebody who's wrong. You see what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I missed you, Gil. Gil say, facts, Eagles Web. He said, when you start talking about Thurman, he said, sometimes you don't know what you be talking about. He said, play the feud. Oh, my goodness. Somebody smash Gil. I'm going to time his ass out. You know I will. I'll time him out every once in a while because he come in here foul, him and Chris. Chris coming in here good right now, but then, see, Chris come in. See, you see how Chris came in? He came in with 2 tongues. See, I'm just gonna reread this because Chris came in here with 2 different tongues. He comes in and he says peace. You know, yeah, that's what that means. He comes in and he says peace to me. I'm translating. He says shalom. He said peace at Eagles Web. He said don't bite your tongue. I don't want you to have split tongue. See, now how you gonna come in with peace and then say something like that? See, I didn't get on him because I was in mid thoughts about something else. But Chris knows better than that. He gonna just come in like that. See, that's my brother though, man. See how family treat each other? Hey, see, that's how you know this is a family chat, man, because I let my web watchers come in. They talk to me any kind of way they want to. Any way they want to. They just I don't know. They look at me, oh, big brother. I'm going to talk to big brother like this today. They have something on their mind. And Gil put something up, and I got to read it. Let me go find it. Y'all hold on a second. Let me find out because I did have it in my mind, but then I lost it. I'm like, okay. But let me read what Gil be writing. See, Gil, if you guys don't go back and see none of the the replay or something like that, or just go in, you know, it's not gonna give me another view because you already seen, because you was already here. But if you just go in, well, that way you see how many people actually was in here. Then you be like, damn, there's a lot of people up in there. And then so you go back and just take a look at some of the comments, and then you're gonna want to smash Gil yourself. Yeah, you're gonna want to smash him yourself though. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna let y'all check it out. You know what? And this is just from my little, you know, because I told you guys that I was gonna split the schedule up a little bit because a lot of people need to be at home. And then see, so this is what he says. This is what Gil says. So y'all can jump on him. I don't care if y'all strip the skin off him or whatever y'all want to do. He said Eagles way of boxing. He said where you want the real, and everybody ducking Gil. And he said hashtag play the flute. I'll read it one more time so y'all get it. He said Eagles way of boxing. He said where you want the real, and everybody ducking Gil. He said play the flute. So this is my question to my web. The ones that's in here right now. Is any of y'all ducking Gil? Is anybody ducking Gil? That's all. That's what I want to know. So we got to get this out in the open, man. We got to get this out in the open because I don't want nobody to come in here I don't want nobody scary. We don't want nobody scared, and I don't want nobody to come in here and duck and gill. So if y'all duck and gill, let me know, man. If y'all need a safety net or something like that, don't worry about it. You must steal my web. I got y'all's back. Yeah. And since I got that question out there, I'm gonna come back now. I'm gonna try to catch up with y'all. But Gil, man, don't let Gil do what he want to, man. I let all y'all do what he want to, but don't y'all start. That's right. Christopher Yone, and he said drop gems. That's right, Eagle Face. That's right, Eagle Face. Yeah, you remember some guy came in here. I don't see him today though. Yeah, he came in here calling me Eagle Face. That kind of put me back a little bit there, Chris. I was like, wait a minute now. I said, my brother Chris and them, they know my name. But you come in here hollering about my name and stuff like that. I said, watch out now. I said, my web will get you. You come in here. My web will get your ass. You come in here. Look, because first of all, they don't like you calling me by my name in the first place if they never seen you. They never seen you and you calling me by my name, they looking at you. They looking at everything you put down. They looking at everything. Like, put something else down. They like, put something else down, say the wrong thing, and watch the shotgun shot to the face. I'm going to get at y'all, though. Let me see. Yeah, Gil calls Eagle Web don't want no smoke. Oh, no video games with the champ. Hey, look, you got to get you a PC, man. You got or a good computer. I know they're more expensive, but you got to get you a computer, man. That way we can play together, man. Because it's just gonna be chance. If you actually get to play with me, it's gonna be like chance. It's gonna be a fluke. Like, oh wow, look, I'm playing with Eagle today. Yeah, see. Don't try to, Gil, don't think I don't have skills, man. Don't look at me. Oh, I can look at him. He hey y'all, he sizes me up like, yeah, I'm looking at Eagles. Yeah, he ain't got no kind of skills. Yeah. That's how I make most of my money. That's how I used to make most of my money. I haven't done that for a while, but I was talking to one of my boys about that earlier in the year. Well, actually, yeah, it was actually last year, like I'm gonna say like around November. I was talking to him about, going to get some youngster money at the park. And he looks unassuming, right? He plays basketball. We played basketball for a long time together, different places and stuff, tournaments and all that. So he looks unassuming, just like me. He don't look like he can ball, cause you look at him, he's short. He got his hair pulled back in like a tail, whatever. A little braid and stuff, a long braid in the back. He just don't look like he can ball, right? And you just look at him like, oh, no, he can't ball. And see, youngsters would think, well, no, these two can't ball, right? But they don't know that he's short. I'm going to say he's 5'8", something like that, 5'9". But guess what? He can jump to the roof. He can jump to the moon. That boy, he can dunk. He'll smash on you quick. And he's fast on top of that. But when you look at him like, no, he can't ball. And so we're gonna try to get some twos together, go to different places and stuff. I ain't no hustler like that. So don't y'all get me wrong. I'm not no hustler, but it's just that. Put it this way: it's just a respect check for youngsters so they'll learn to stop picking on people and thinking they can beat everybody. Oh yeah, we got that new school stuff. We can do this. Yeah, it just ain't gonna work out for him. He was like, yeah. He got all happy. He was like, yeah, I'm down. Hell yeah, because that's an easy 200. 200? For less than an hour of play? Pretty good, right? We're gonna go pick out what we want to. Go get some groceries or, get a pair of shorts or, something. Hit 2 parks up. 2 pieces of clothing or something like that. But let me get back in here, man. Michael Johnson back in there. He said, I can't play no instrument. I just stick to tracking instrumentals and vocals. Okay, that's all good, man. We all got our still a talent, man, regardless of what it is. But Gil, I want you. I want a piece of you, man. Ain't nobody ducking your ass, son. Come in here crying all you want to. Ain't nobody. Look at Sir Flame, the fell up in here. We was just talking about Sir Flame. And we was just talking about what my web will tell you when they come up in here. And Sir Flame is telling you right off the bat. He says, Sir Flame, and as a matter of fact, let me put it up. Because I don't know if he's saying everything. But I'll read it anyway. But Sir Flame is saying, salute at Eagles Web and salute back to Sir Flame. He says, salute to the chat. And as always, he said, jab that like button on y'all neck. He said, don't get neck up in Eagles Web boxing. And that's what it is, man. Because we will stretch it out. I'll stretch it out. But my web, they can't wait. They impatient. They got to like chop right away. Huh? You got a free neck in there? They just start chopping on it right away. But anyway, we usually say, come on in, and we put the Larry Holmes up. And Larry Holmes, that depicts the sit your ass down jab. So you come on in and enjoy content. Sit your ass down, man. And stop coming in anticipating, oh, hope he hurry up and get to it or whatever. Shut your ass up. Sit your ass down. And because you visiting. You visited me. I'm not visiting your ass. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't visit you. I'll visit y'all, though. Y'all my people, though. So they give codes. Yeah, Sir Flame say he come in laughing. Yeah, that's Gil. Because Michael Johnson Boxing Talk got on Gil right away, and he told him he was docking his pay. He said we need to dock his pay because he came in late. Because Michael Johnson was the champ today. He was the early bird today. He was looking for that. He was waiting for that icon to pop up, that bell. He was waiting for that notification. He was waiting for that noti. He said, oh, shit, I got the noti. So he came in. I think I took like a quick break. And I came right back because, like I said, you still hear my phone. I tell people, don't call me about this time, but they people hard-headed. You know how family is, but they don't give a damn. They still gonna call them. I got 3 phones, and they all, and if they're all on, all of them will blow up. Yeah, Christopher Journay seems Bun running back to 140 to fight Taylor. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what we talking about today, though, too, Tony. We talking about, we're going to get to it. But this is a question. And so this is going to be a big discussion. It can be. It depends on how y'all participate. It can be big. But I'm going to ask y'all about your thoughts and stuff. Okay, so everybody out there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. There you go. See, Chris starting with you now, Tony. Chris starting with you. See, Chris will come in Chris come in, and what happened, Chris will be out the chat for a while, and he'll finally come back to Eagles Web chat, and he's like, I'm going to start my shit today. I don't know if he sip his good tea or what he do. But he has something good, and he'll come in, I'm going to get in there today, and I got to start my trouble. It's family in there, so I got to start trouble today. So, this is like a small family table, you know what I mean? Well, it's kind of stressed out, because you got some people peeping in and they like, oh, what's going on? And they said, nope. You guys are very intimidating. And the reason you guys are very intimidating when people just come, when people are just visiting real quick, the reason you guys are intimidating, and plus, it hit my thumbs up. But the reason you guys are so intimidating is because people come in and all they see laughter. They see a lot of hundreds in here and stuff like that. And the main thing they see that blue suited up. They see that screen full of blue suited up. And they like, I don't know, man. I don't want to put my toes in the water. They say, I put my toes in there, but okay. Feel pretty good. Put my feet in there. But then they don't want to step down. They step down. They start to shaking right away. Yeah, because, especially when they come in, they want to come in foul. Y'all hold on just 1 second. Anybody come in while I'm over, you already know. See, if I'm shaking this, there's nothing in it. But anyway, anybody new coming in, come on in. Sit your ass down. I'm noisy as hell coming back up in here. Yeah. Let me see. So this is the main question here. This is gonna be the big question when I get to it right now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is the question to everybody. So this is the question. So this could be like a huge discussion or this is a short discussion. But this is always going to be a big. This is going to be a big discussion, not necessarily here, but my question to you guys is why. And of course, I'm gonna put my answers out there anyway. But to you guys, let's discuss it. Let's get this conversation going the right way. So why are all of a sudden these so-called champions, these great fighters, why are all of a sudden now because we're on this COVID break, why all of a sudden now everybody needs 2 tune-ups or a tune-up here and there? Why? And it's not just one weight class. Why is everybody all of a sudden needing tune-ups? Oh, I can't just get back. Wait a minute now. Because we were always talking about the warrior status of these fighters, right? We always talking about the warrior status of this fighter. And I know, this is how Bud is going to get killed before. I know Gil is going to tear Bud's ass up and everybody else. But this is how the fighters are going to killing themselves. Is first of all, you talking about 1, 2, 3 warm-ups or whatever like that. Say, wait a minute. I thought you were supposed to be the goods. And see, Gil already be clowning Bud in the first place, talking about he gonna fight Jake from Subway's little brother, Snake, or something like that, 140 pounds or something like that. He gonna get him. Or he gonna talk, he Jeff at the tire shop. So now, that's just giving Gil more info, that's giving him more ammunition to add more, to more heat on Bud. Now, okay, now you got 2 more people, that you gonna fight. You fight Marvin from Coca-Cola, he drive the Coca-Cola truck, and now you fighting somebody else. God dang, see all that's doing. So what these fighters are doing, they're helping us see what their true colors are. If you ask me, that's what they're doing. And see, and like I said, when I did my champ wall, the mountain of champions, when I put the mountain of champions, those are the fighters who want it. Like, I want that action. See, guess what? Guess who never changed and had that big accident and everything else? That's Earl Spence. I don't want no warm-ups. I want that action. But now everybody goes on this COVID break and everybody hollering about, I don't know if I can get right back in there. That sounds weak, man. Even the G. I really don't like that G. I don't like it. And even if you triple G, it just still, triple G don't mean triple good. It don't, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, for something, maybe it sounds better than his name. But even that, triple G. Well, because G, a lot of times when people talk about G, that's like G. That's back in the day, right? When somebody talking about G, that's not necessarily a good thing. G, I can't believe that. Like, you got 3 of them, 3 G. Wow, that's how you fight G? G? Or it could be a good thing. It could be gangster or something like that. But still, you coming out as good as you are supposed to be. And you hollering about warm-ups. Everybody needs warms-ups. What's all these warms-ups? I need some warms-ups. Man, you know what it is, man. I gotta get these warms up, man. If I get those hands out there and do what I do, man. You know what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I do. But I gotta get these warms up first, man. Cause I don't get these warms up, I might slip a little bit. I want to have a spectacular performance. So I need to get these warms ups. Ain't no damn warms up. Ain't no damn warm up fights. The only one deserved the warm up fight is Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali. And whoever else was out of boxing for a while. When I say for a while, I don't mean like a few months or something like that. Get out of here with that. You guys what you guys are turning into? All these warms up and all these calls out. And see, they doing everything that I didn't want them to do this year. Because we thought we was going to be about that action this year. But right now, it seems like we're not even going to be about that action. We're going to be about that talk-tion. Who else out there needs some kind of warm-up? Who else out here need a warm-up? Everybody hollering about warm-up. Yeah. Gil Cole said, Bud going to continue practicing social distancing when boxing returns. He say play the flute. God damn. I told you. And I talked about Gil before I even read his comment. See, Gil is always he always gonna start on somebody, and then here we go back at Sir Flame again. Sir Flame, he said everyone in the same boat. He said it would be different if only one was out, then wants to tune up, but everybody in the same boat. And what he just did, he took the conversation. What Sir Flame did, he took the whole conversation and he just condensed it down to straight to the point. Like, this is the point. The point being, and that's the damn point. The point being is, Triple G, why you need tune-ups? Why you holler about some damn tune-ups? And plus, how long do you think you gonna fight? How long is he gonna fight y'all? How long is he gonna fight long enough to be? Oh, I can get some tune-ups and do. These man, God. They try to have me at a loss for words, but God, I'm gonna talk about all of you, because guess what? All of you gonna get it, because in Eagles Web, all y'all can get it. I don't care. Every last one of y'all can get it, because stop that damn running. All y'all running like chickens and ducks and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna be exposed now. Why are you worried about exposure all of a sudden? Now I'm gonna get exposed. I better get a couple of tune-up fights. Yeah, keep myself safe, so I can have the edge on the next fighter. He can make him wait me out. Get your ass out of here with that. Because all you're going to do is get stomped and murderized far as verbally in here. We're going to just break your whole character down because you come in here with that shit. Don't come in Eagles Web, or don't give Eagles Web any kind of weapons to use against you, because they will be used. They might not be used all at once, or they might not be used when you think they're going to be used, but I'm going to get you. Because anybody can come in here and get it. That's right, Sir Flame. No tunes-ups. Come here talking about some tune-up. Oh, we need the tune-up. Get your ass out of here. That's right. Sir Flame came right back. No tune-up. Ain't no tune-up. Is Earl Spence Jr. really taking the tune-up? But see, Tony, the thing is, I don't even know what made that happen. Because aren't they on the same side? So I don't know what made that happen. If he really is taking the tune-up. I know he don't want one. I don't know if all this stuff is just falling apart. Then Chris is see, ain't nobody, and see, I'm not even gonna get into your conversation. I'll let Tony handle you. I'll let go. Yeah, you go ahead and handle him, Tony. Tony, a grown ass man. He handle his own stuff. I'm not even gonna jump on Chris. Cause Chris come in here crying, he laughing, and get out of here. Spence is beating. Ain't nobody at welterweight beating Spence. That's all it is to it. Everyone who keeps Bud in their mouth is undercover fans. Ridiculous behavior. Okay, Chris. We ridiculous. Well, call us ridiculous then. I'm going to tell you something about Bud that you don't know. You're not going to find this out in camp. Now, you matter of fact, I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit. I'm going to use it for damaging information, like later on. We'll just hold on. Because we're going to get, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, Chris, anybody can get it. You can get it too. But I'm just going to I'll let Tony. Tony needs to battle sometime. So I'm going to let Tony go ahead and battle with you right now. You know, before I time your ass out anyway. Not for today. Because today you came in like halfway decent. But the other day when you came in. Talking about, got Eagle Web, got pictures. I got a picture of me on a dartboard. That's how a brother treat another brother, man. Well, I got pictures of you on a dartboard. He getting bullseyes too. He like, and the one thing I could do is I could throw and shoot. I don't know why I was just that's more of a blessing than anything, because I don't practice nothing. It's like, damn, I go out on the court and I shoot threes right away. I'm like, damn, man, you ain't played in how long? 6 months? 7 months? You come out and start shooting threes? I said, yeah. I said, my mom used to shoot threes. My mom, she take, everybody want to go, yeah, mom, let's go to the park and shoot. Yeah, she played college ball. And so, yeah, they want her to go and shoot. She got that little shot. She three in their ass up at the park. They like, damn. Three in us up at the park. I said, yeah. I said, oh, that must be bloodline or something. That's the only thing I can say about it. Because I damn sure ain't patting myself on the back. I know I shouldn't have no skills. I shouldn't have none. Yeah. But Chris always he always with his stuff. But I'm gonna let y'all can deal with Chris. I know Gil gonna deal with him anyway, so I'm not really worried. If Tony jump on him, Tony jump on him. But he might not. And then here comes Tony. He laughing out loud. He said, I bet it don't happen at 147 and Crawford better go to 154. Yeah, he can go up there and fight Rosario and see how that work out. Better have a punch though. Better have a great punch and have a great chin. You gonna get touched. Yeah, there's no free shit. Especially everybody need that money right now. Think about it, man. Now, so the story is why the question is, why is everybody taking all these tune-ups and all this? And then the second part of that is, who's gonna thrive from either taking the tune-up or just not taking the tune-up? Who's gonna thrive? That's another part of it. And the third part, it might be other parts. The third part is, are we going to see more exciting fights because people don't know what the outcome is going to be? In other words, they don't know what lies ahead for them in the future. It's like has our societal future been changed for us? So is that going to make a change for not just boxing but for all sports? We don't have to talk about the other sports. I'm keeping it here, trying to keep it in boxing right now. But is that going to change what's going to happen with the fight game? Are people going to be like, man, I got to get that money, man. Yeah, man, just make the fight. Are they going to be more desperate to get some fights? Like, I got to get these in. I got to get these fights in, man. I don't know what might happen, man. See? A lot of things to think about. Or will the rules be altered and stuff like that? I'm not saying that the people want to start wearing, if you boxing, you got to wear a spit mask or something, but where are we headed? I didn't want this discussion to be too deep or too much, so I'll just leave it there. We're not going to go too far with it because you know me. It's adult, man. We got to talk about adult things, man. That's right. So a lot of times we'll have to talk about the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gil said if Thurman fought bums, I'd be mad too. Yeah. They mad at it, Gil? Gil, hey, go ahead and name drop them, Gil. Who's mad? Which one of them got mad, Gil? Yep. Christopher Jordan said, just like no one was beating Wilder at heavyweight, and then he crying. Oh, okay. See, Chris is on some old foul stuff today, man. I feel like timing him out. I feel like timing that. That's my brother, but I feel like timing him out so bad. He making me mad right now. Yep. Now I am getting mad. I ain't made, or I'm getting mad at Chris right now because Chris know better than that. Because Chris seen it. Chris was here for my breakdown. Matter of fact, he was all thumbs up in my breakdown, and now he come in. You see how he do, Tony? So Chris come in here, right, and he giving me thumbs up. Yeah. Go ahead and name drop their ass, man. But look, you got Chris coming up in here. He thumbing up. Oh man, I ain't see all that, Eagle. When y'all know, I did a long breakout. I did breakdowns for days on that whole Fury thing, right? And so now Chris come in here, he all loud, got all caps. Oh, just like no one was beating Wilder at heavyweight, and he crying. See? Well, I don't know why you own that one today, Chris. Chris acting foul today, y'all. Hey, I don't have my dime, but you know how I do, sir. I drop it, Sir Flame crying. And then Tony buys back. Let me read out what Tony said, because I know Tony probably gonna make more sense, and he's not gonna be all caught up in his emotions. Oh, I'm not emotional. Yeah, I think if Thurman would put that flute down and get serious, he could get his belt back. He said Thurman didn't have the rematch clause. That's what you got to have in today's boxing. Especially if you know you ain't really about that action, or if you got some doubt, you better get that rematch clause. When in doubt, hit that rematch clause. That's what you got to hit. That's right. So Tony right with that one. So make sure you hit that rematch clause. You're right. Yeah, that's right, Tony. Get that from say. I'll let you deal with him, man. See, Chris come in here all twisted up like that. We're gonna untwist your braided ass up one of these times, man. You come up in here. You stay out the chat for a couple of weeks, and then you come back all happy this week. And as soon as you've been coming in, you just start in trouble. That's why everybody hates Chris. Yeah, then I did. So we bet on that fight, and I knew something was off. He was set up. Just my opinion. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, Tony. I didn't. We never talked about that, but I saw too much stuff. Even with that whole costume and him coming into the ring, I'm like, what the hell's wrong? I was thinking to myself, what the hell's wrong with Wilder coming in there? And he come in there with those kind of problems and still got and we know what happened. We know he got okayed. We know the cheating went down at the same time. If you get cheated and you already come in bad shape like that, you're gonna lose. You can't win. Even if you played somebody like I talk about basketball a lot. So if you play somebody in basketball, you know that even if your ankle was hurt, you already knew that. But you know you can still beat. I can still whoop their ass. I ain't worried. We can still win. Don't worry about that. But then but they don't know about your ankle, right? So what they do is they come in and so they stomp on. They act like they accidentally hurt your other foot, and now they don't know, but you know, and they start to know that something's wrong because now you're hobbling around on the court. I was like, oh shit, oh yeah, what? I know one foot was bad, but now the other one looked bad too. Then they're gonna just start blowing by you. You're gonna lose, even if you still had a slight advantage. But you're right though. You're right though, Tony. You're right for getting on him, cause he came in there all twisted. That's how Chris is though, man. Everybody hates Chris. Come in here like that. Oh, Chris, always starting some crap. That's right. Yeah, that's a good one, Tony. I like that. He said Christopher drinking that haterade. Yeah, he drinking that haterade. That's right, Surf Flame. Surf Flame said, name drop it. Yeah. Gil Cole said, you want names, Eagles Web? He said, everybody in the chat. Oh, wow. Then Gil getting on everybody. He said, everybody come get something. And Chris, of course, Chris always come back crying to make himself seem like he cool. Oh, yeah, I'm laughing about it. Yeah, you always laughing. Man, y'all always come. That's what y'all come to Eagles Web for. Y'all come for family and content and laughter and just, getting it off your chest, because I'm more than likely I'm going to read it out. It's only been a few chats where it's just like just way too many people where I couldn't handle, I couldn't read out everything. But usually my chat is kind of like nice and medium like this, or the ones that's in here. The ones that keep coming in and out, they just want to come in and see. They want me to hurry up and get to like, oh, what is he talking about? But you just gave me a view. I don't care. I mean, shit. You have to come in and pay attention sometime. But they realize, a lot of them, this, damn, that's a smaller chat. But do you guys, I bet you guys didn't know that I have over 200 videos, did you? Did you guys, did anybody in here know that I have over 200 videos? Yep. Yeah. But Chris crying, then Tone laughing out loud. No, everybody at Gil Cole's. That's right. Yeah, he said no. He said everybody. That's right. And Tony right back there. He said I watched 3 times, and Wilder knew something was off. He kept looking at the ref, like, what's going on, ref? Ref just let it go till he had to take a point. Yep. And all those shots that I was showing, Tony, all those shots like when I did that breakdown, all those shots that I showed you guys, that was none of those shots. I didn't take not one of them. I didn't take any of those damn shots. All those pictures I showed you. We talk about that there's no coincidence. There's no damn coincidence, man. And when I say no coincidence, don't take that to heart. Like, oh yeah, there's such thing as coincidence. You get all butthurt over that. That's not what I meant. If I met one of y'all somewhere, because you said you was going to be somewhere, and not specifically. If you told me I was going to be in a certain state, like say for instance I go to Arizona or I go to New Mexico or I go to Texas or something like that, and you said you was going to Texas, and that's cool. And we never discussed what city we was going to be in. And then we actually seen each other at the same event, but we never talked about that. Now that's coincidence. Coincidence is not when you show evidence of certain things and you keep showing evidence of certain things that's not supposed to exist. And that sounds kind of vague, but you understand what the hell I'm talking about. I just didn't want to put it into that whole glove gate shit. I didn't want to talk about that. But in anything, it's not a coincidence that I win something if I'm cheating. But what happens usually, if somebody cheats outside or in certain forums, what happens if you cheat? What happens if you cheat against Vegas? And gambling should be illegal anyway. What happens if you get caught cheating? Do they just come over to you and go, "Oh, stop that! No more cheating"? Do they do that? If you got caught cheating in Vegas or something like that, how many people come? Is one person gonna come see you? Or at least 2 or 3 people gonna come see you? And like I said before, us, and when I say us on this group of fans and stuff like that, what we have to do is we're going to have to form our own. We're going to have our own protest, like get our money back when we see something foul, stuff like that. Or just write in. You're going to have to write these the companies that broadcast this stuff. You're going to have to write them. Because especially you using that credit card and those banks, they want to know all the information. What happened? What happened during the fight? I said, were you able to watch? I said, yeah, but they didn't tell us that it was going to be. They didn't tell us that it wasn't a real fight. They didn't tell us that it was going to be some kind of a setup. They didn't tell us that that wasn't in their description. They just said heavyweight fight or lightweight fight or middleweight fight, but they didn't say that somebody was going to use bare fists. And I don't think that I didn't pay to see that. I paid to see a fair competition. And then Tony said, yep. Then he's right back. He said, Eagles with boxing. He said, be honest with me, friend. He said, do you think they tried to make Wilder bow out and his he wouldn't? So they took it from him. I didn't see. The thing about it is I didn't want to shoot. I kind of didn't want to talk about. I'm trying to, I did as much damage control, not damage control, but exposure. I tried to do as much exposure, Tony, as I wanted to do. But it's a good question. And you say, to be honest, I don't come in here and I don't try to, I don't come in here with no kind of deceptions or nothing like that. Like I told you guys, when I first even started doing my show, everybody know I'm eagle faced. They already know. I say I talk with a fast tongue, not a slick tongue or a split tongue. Nothing like that. Or the devil's tongue. I don't talk like that. But I can see right what you're saying. I see right through it. And I see to the other side. And I see the whole point that, because if you remember our discussion when we talked about the great white hope, if you remember back then, I gave the information, a little bit of the information back there, if you recall, that I was giving the information back there because I said, and you put it down there, the way you put it down there, because you said they, because when you put the they down there, that gives me a clue that that you're not putting like just one person like out there. And when I said that, I said we always have to remember that the great white hope is not a color. It's not. Anytime they label something with a color, look through the color because it has shit to do with color. And another thing that they use is that race. So look through the race because it don't have shit to do with race. It has nothing to do with color and it has nothing to do with race. It has to do with the agenda of that particular establishment, the power. And it's just like the Public Enemy had a song that fight the power. It's a meaningful song, but nobody really fights the power. Matter of fact, a lot of people that say fight the power actually are part of the power. They actually join the power. A lot of times when if you're saying something, it's because the reason you're saying it is almost, if I'm saying it, it's like I'm really questioning. You see what I mean? I'm actually questioning. I'm not really asking. I'm not saying for you to do that, but it's actually a question. Some people will say, yeah, that's right, that's right. And then other people are like, what power? And see, it turns into a question. It's almost like, are you going to fight the power? You see what I mean? And so when we talked about that, like I said, when we talked about that whole thing, and you bring up the they on it, and I'm not keeping this, I'm not trying to make this vague, in which you should be able to understand what I'm saying, because it's not vague. It is specific, but it's more on it seems more general, right? But when you talk about the power and stuff like that, when the great white hype is just or hope. I keep saying hype because of that damn movie, but the hope is just the power of them. And it's like, if you have the power, let me ask you something. If you have the power, like like for your corporation or anything else, when you have a power, do you want a certain look to be around you? Just like if you have certain agencies, right? They have power. So when you look at the agency and you look at the people within that agency, don't they all have a certain look? Or a lot of times they just want somebody to have a look. You know, I want you to have that look. This is the look that we need to have right now. This is what and that's all part, the power, that's all part of like selling too. They sold us a lot of shit. Just like Gail Cole coming here selling. Chris coming here selling. Sir Flame coming here selling. All of them, man. B&B, all y'all, man. I mentioned some of y'all that ain't here. I name drop on my web when they're not even here. I might not even seen them for a long time. But I miss a lot of them because I haven't seen them, man. Like if I do a late show, we'll get some late shows in. We'll do some Eagles Web late Hawk streams. Yeah, we'll get some in. So I can get my brothers back up in here. You know. We have different discussions at night though. It's more mellow. Tony still come in. Tony come in at night, and we do something mellow at night. Yeah. No, more than one person will come. The Sir Flame say that. Yeah, he said I know. He said I meant no disrespect. No, I wasn't worried about that, Tony. Yeah, I know that. I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean no disrespect behind that or nothing like that. But yeah, a lot of people. You know, I'm not worried about if somebody came in and seen that and thought that. I know me and you talk enough, and so I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You know, it's just that we covered. We just have to. What we have to do is choke that one down, Tony, as being straight up bullshit, and see. Here's what we have to look at now, because our discussion, like I said, nobody wants to really discuss it that much. But you guys are putting out information, though, so you let me know that you do understand what I mean when it comes to all these fights. Everybody needs all these damn tune-ups and all this stuff. Oh, now you need a tune-up, huh? Oh, well, I thought you was about that action. Now you need a tune-up. So we look at this break, and now we look at this new information that we're getting, that all these fighters all of a sudden need tune-ups and all this. I just covered it, right? So it's not even that we need tune-ups. It's that we need bags, right? Everybody is money grabbing, or am I wrong on that? Is everybody is it? Do you don't need a tune up, or are you just like, oh shit, I need to get that money in now, because you done missed a paycheck, that you missed one paycheck, so now you got to get a double up. See, grown folk, we gonna think about it different ways too. We gotta look at and here we observe it because we gotta look at different angles. Are you looking at it because you need to get that double up? Oh, I gotta get that money in here. You see what I mean? I gotta get that money. Or is it just, damn, I don't know, I've been out for a little while. So like I said, we're not gonna just cover one side. And just because I say one thing don't mean that's the only side we covering, because we gotta cover the rest of it too. So we cover the rest of it. Is the reason because I don't want to have no slips-ups and mess up and get my ass knocked out, and then I'll be knocked out the picture because you watched those other three fights. Because you watched three that was so-called upset. The Harrison fight, you watched that, and you felt that was upset. The Wilder fight, which was upset, and well, we know what that is, but well, I'll just throw it in there anyway. And then the Charlo fight. Oh no, not just the Charlo fight. What was the other one? The J Rock fight. See? And so are you looking back at that? And that's why you're talking. Is that why you had time to sit down and just think, oh shit, we didn't have some upsets? Is that the reason, fighters? And I'm talking to the fighters out there, or the people. I'm talking to my web, but at the same time, I'm talking to these damn fighters. Is that the reason? Is it a money that I need to grab? Oh, I need to grab as much money as I can get, or is it some other shit? And that's what we want to know. Is it something else? We're gonna find out, because that's the whole thing about this. Is we always find out, Tony. They can hide as much as they want to hide. Like, oh, I'm hiding. No, you can't hide, because you're going to get exposed, because we're going to see you, because you got to come back. And one of the things we always say up in here, what we say, let's see it. It's always good to talk, but let's see it. It's always good to talk. Gil Coles, it's always good to talk, but when it comes to Keith Thurman, let's see it. Christopher Jordan, it's always good to talk, but when it comes to Bud, let's see it. It's always good to talk, but when it comes to Danny Garcia, let's see it. When it comes to Sean Porter, let's see it. When it comes to Errol Spence, let's see it. When it comes to Josh Taylor, let's see it. When it comes to Triple G, let's see it. When it comes to Canelo, let's see it. When it comes to Charlo, let's see it. But Charlo, like Jamel, is always letting us see it. Well, let's see it. When it comes to the other Charlo, let's see it. Because everybody wants Charlo all the time. Everybody think they can get Charlo. Y'all biting off more than you can chew with Charlo than what you think. Because he can knock your ass out. You might think, I know I can outdance him and I got skills and I can do this and I can do that. But you're going to end up getting clocked is what you're going to end up getting. Don't think that man ain't got no power. So when you out there playing and stuff and thinking that you want to move up and you want to fight him, you better watch yourself. You better watch it, because you're going to come in and you're going to move up and you're going to mess around. You're going to mess around and take one. Oh, I see my baby girl came up in here. Look at her. I'm going to pick on her. Not much, though. I love her so much, man. See, she can mess with Eagle Web. Y'all just don't know it. See, she can mess with me. She know I'm a gent. She know I'm a gentleman. See? And she got to put up with all kind of crap, probably, with a lot of guys. But salute to Miss Boxing. She put the peace sign up. Finally got up in here. I got to go see her again. I've been missing everybody, baby. I've been missing everybody. You know what I mean? But we got in this discussion today about what all these fighters miss. And Miz, she gonna tell the truth. Miss Boxing is gonna tell the truth. So I'm gonna ask her, what's your thoughts about this, Miss Boxing? That all these different weight classes, all these different fighters, all of a sudden they need all these different fights. They need tune-ups all of a sudden, because this COVID and put everybody on hold. But guess what? Everybody's on hold, not just them. But now all of a sudden they all need everybody need fights. Oh, I need to get me a couple of warm-ups. Now I'm gonna ask you this question in parts. So do you think that they doing this because they trying to get that paycheck, because they missed out on the paycheck? Yeah. Do you think they doing that because they missed out on the paycheck, or did they mentally broke down a little bit, like they kind of like, oh shit, there've been some upsets over this last 6 months, so I don't know, I better kind of take it easy and get some warms up. They want to get the warm-up fight. I want to give me a warm-up fight, man. I'm not going to just go up in there. Somebody might take me out, baby. But Miz tell the truth on it, though. That's right. She going to put it down. I told you. I see it way down at the bottom. Miss Boggs came in. She said, no tune-ups. No. We ain't playing that. We don't care what the reason is. Don't come in. She said, no. She said, no, ain't no tune-ups. And that's what me and Tony and them saying. We said, ain't no tune-ups. You in the fight game already. Ain't no and that's nothing. If you're already in the fight game, what's all this tuning up stuff? You in the fight game already. And you come in, y'all, I need to give me some tune-ups. Yeah. But let me get back up in here, because I know I missed too much, though. Yeah, I missed a lot of y'all. Yeah. I'll sell. Oh yeah. Sir Flavor said I'll sell it all day. He said 3 for 5 for my web watchers. That's right, sir. Sir Kevin said, yeah. He said 3 for 5. Yup. And Tony Bob's back. He said, I agree at Eagles Web. Tony said, I'll take 3 as sir. Yep, y'all clown. And then Tony Bob said, and they better not be toothpicks. That's right. He said he want the real. Then Ms. Boxing, we catch up. Then so Ms. Boxing came in. She said greetings and greetings to my queen. Come up in here. She said greetings. She said, I got you at Tony. And Sir Flame said, got you at Tony. He said, you get the wear bags. Yeah, that's right, man. If you're going to put, if you're going to stamp it, man, you putting my name on there, that my people got to be behind that, man. Right? So if you putting web on it, man, you got to make, but yeah, we got to make sure, if we're going to do it, man, you got to do it like that. You got to get that product, the real product. See, where you get the real. This like old crazy ass Gil come in. Like I told you about, I thought y'all was going to get him, man. Y'all stop being scared of Gil, man. Don't let Gil say stuff like that. He said the Eagles wear boxing where you want the real and nobody want to mess with Gil. Come on now, man. Y'all better start putting hands on Gil, man. Y'all let him get away with too much, man. Yeah. And Miss Boxing, she talking now. She said, yeah, me too. Work is crazy. Yeah, Miss Boxing, she's working out and she been working, man. But she come back, she said, no, tunes up. Nope. No, we ain't having. She said, no. She said no. She said they lazy, ain't working out. Then why they said that's what it is, and that's and that's a good valid point right there. She made another point because I broke it down in different parts. I just didn't want to go too far with it, but she broke it down even more. She said, yeah, your ass been sitting around just eating and shit, drinking, eating, and partying and stuff like that, and you think that you're going to come back into boxing like, oh. And matter of fact, what's even better, what they need to do is they need to just no, they make it mandatory. Whoever you had to fight, whoever you scheduled to fight, that's who you got to fight. I don't care. Because this kind of a break, see, that's why Triple G came up with that shit. Ms. Boxing just nailed it too, though, see? You've been sitting around just eating. I don't know what you eat over there. I'm not going to get into somebody's diet, but I'm just saying, just say food. You've been eating too much of this damn food, and you done got way bigger than what you usually get. Because you always be big. You already walking around at 190, 195, some of you. And you fighting at 147, 154, 160. See? But now you done hit the 2 mark. And see, and don't be surprised they come back talking about some kind of catch weight. Or you're going to fight somebody. Or why are you fighting somebody at 163? Or why are you fighting somebody at 150? Are you fighting somebody at 157 or something like that? Why you come back, you going to fight one fight like that or 2 fights and then before you get back to weight. So, I'm just saying, keep your eyes open for when they come back with that kind of crap. Because you're going to be, oh, man. Because at least you covered it already, right? Yeah. At least you covered it already. Because they're going to come back. Because this is, for me, this is a fan jack move. And it's on. It might be on what Ms. Boxing say. It might be on that not in shape tip. Or it might be on something else. It might be, I've been watching these other fighters get upset. And so I don't want that shit to happen. I'm going to fight 2 more fights. Or it might be on, I need to get, since I missed that one paycheck, I need to get another paycheck. But guess who's paying you? We are paying your ass. But as fight fans and stuff, are we going to fall for it? Because if you're going to come in at a catch weight, I'm not going to watch that fight. If you coming back because you was too fat and lazy and didn't want to get your ass in shape, then I'm not watching that fight. I'm going to wait. When you come back on weight, and then I watch that one. But the first one I'm not going to watch. I'm catching that on replay. I'm not paying for that one. I'm going to catch that one. And then Tony Barr's right back at Miz. Yeah, he said he agreed. Yeah, I know what you meant, Miz. I read it as they. She said, no, they lazy, right? I read it out. And she said, salute everyone. And then, salute back to her. Yeah, but Ms. Box, he said, if you make millions and don't have a punching bag and gym in your home, something isn't right. That's right. That's it. She got that right, though. Because they're supposed to have all that. Because I'm watching some of these, other sports, they had the professional dunkers. I love that. Because I could dunk, but I could never get, as high as some of these guys. I never trained it. I never did any jumping drills. All I did was run. But you got these guys that they're still doing that. They're all happy. They're like, yeah, I'm at the gym. They still working out, still doing what they do. And her point being, for boxing, that's true. But for other sports, they're still working out. Don't think they're getting out of shape. And don't think the NBA players, if they start the season again, like right now, that they're gonna cut the quarters or the half and all that stuff short because they're out of shape. But believe me, they still getting in shape. The fighters that's using this shit for an excuse. Hey, wait, I can get away with that. I don't have to get in shape. I don't have to do this. I'm cool. Oh yeah, Benavidez, yeah, Miss Balak. See, I told you, man. Me and her think the same way, man. But he's nasty, Miss Boxing. I'm just going down the red her. I didn't read what else y'all had put down, but I seen that come up. Once I see Benavidez, because I always tell people, I say he's gonna get exposed because he's a fat body. And people say, you look at that. I'm not looking at his body like that as a man, but I'm just saying that softness, somebody's going to touch him up. Because when I seen him live, I was like, oh, man, it was a setup fight for him to win. But every time he got touched to that body a little bit, he was like, oh, he didn't like that. A lot of fighters don't like that, just like Mikey. Mikey don't like to get hit to the body. You want to see him shrivel up into the shrimp position, start hitting that body. A lot of these fighters can't take the body shots. Tyson Fury is not a fighter who can take body shots. If you start working on his body right away, he's not going to have an answer. Well, I'm not going to go there, but you will. Besides that, he's not going to have an answer. Once you start making him, get all shrunken up, let me get back up in there. But Tony laughing out loud, he said, we don't want to shake. That's right. Tony said, we don't want, you can't, hey, Tony, you said you don't want to shake. No, what I don't want them trying to, to sneak, to try to sneak money out of us. Like, no, hell no, man. And plus, a lot of us, like myself, I'm out of 2 businesses, so I'm poor as I don't know what. So think about it. So a lot of us we're poor right now. I got to go hustle up any kind of, change I can get. But we still here. But think about it like this, though. They going to try to get more. It's going to be hard, man. Y'all better come back with championship fights. That's all I'm saying. Come back with championship fights, because a lot of the public that pays your ass don't have it like that right now. Just like you don't have it like that. And it might be different reasons, like what Miss Boxing brought up. It might be different reasons. It might be because your ass just went out there and got big. And she put, like I said, she don't play. She put your ass out there. She just came out with Benavidez. That's funny though, because I always talk bad about him. And I don't talk bad about him because I don't like him. I just don't like the disrespect for boxing. For me, it seems like disrespect when you don't come in like you've been working at it. Like, yeah, I'm in shape for this one. Okay. Because that's you're a product to us. We gotta look at look at our product. Oh, he good, man. He coming in shape and stuff, throwing hands and stuff. But you start being disrespectful so we talk about that because Ruiz came in over 300 pounds, and I told y'all what happened. So AJ just tagged the fat boy on the playground and took his championship back. And that's because you came in like a jolly green fat boy. Like, I know I can win anyway. Once I get inside, it's going to be over with. And you got tricked. You got tricked into playing the childhood game, tag the fat boy on the play yard, right? That's what you got caught with. And once you got caught with that, it was over. It was over. You was the first heavyweight Mexican champion, and your reign was over quick. You was a one hitter, then you quitter. You feel? It just wasn't a good look. And and we're not looking forward to that happening no more. It can happen to us, but that's not what I ain't looking for it to happen. But that kind of stuff, it can still happen to us again and again. Okay, let me check this out. That's right. Yeah. Surf Flavor said they've been laying up and coming in like Madonna. See, and then how long is it taking Madonna to bring his ass back though? He's supposed to have been back, right? See, Madonna's supposed to have been back. He's supposed to have been back. And then Miss Boxer said Benavides over 200. She said that's a shame. You got that right, baby girl. That's right. She said laughing out loud at Sir Flame. Yep. And then right back, Miss Boxer said you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. There you go. Look at it. She putting those meaningful quotes out there. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Stay ready, and you ain't got to get ready. That's it. That's how she put it out there. So what y'all gonna do, boxers? Y'all gonna step up, or y'all like, oh, I better get me a couple of fights in? Huh? We already don't trust boxing that well. We are boxing fans, but we don't trust y'all's ass like y'all think it. Y'all don't have it like y'all used to have it no more. We don't trust y'all like that no more. Tony Bond said, Eagles Web, do you have a website that I can go to buy? What you need to buy, baby? It depends on what you want to buy, man. Just email me. If you know my email, just email me and we'll talk about it on there, Tony. Yep. Yeah, I got websites. Yeah, cause I even got websites where I shop for my food. They're like, how you get food? Yeah, they deliver my food to my door. All they have to do is spend over $50. They deliver my food to my door right there. And there's a lot of stuff that they have, that you can get just delivered to your house. And I've always done that. Had it just delivered. Once I found out about these people, I just always have them, I have them send it to my house. A lot of the stuff that I need, just send it to my house for free. And then discounts on top of that. And then I do check prices, and the prices I don't even know how they do it, because the prices are good. And at the same time, they still send, especially when it comes to dry goods. I like dry stuff, like dry, like peas and stuff like that. I like dry foods like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I just have them shipped to me. So I have stuff like that, shipped to me. And the weight on that can get kind of heavy, because usually when you get dry packages like that, the minimum is like a pound for anything, even if it's pasta or peas or beans or whatever. It's always going to be a pound. That's going to be the minimum weight. So they stack a couple of boxes like that, and you get those for free. You good. You ain't got to waste no gas. You ain't got to worry about, especially with this thing going on, you don't have to worry about, people, nothing like that. Boom. Drop it right in front of your door. Like, here you go. Right here. There you go. Yep. Oh, my goodness. Now Tony on Ruiz. Yeah, Ruiz one-time wonder. But that's what you get, Ruiz. You bought your... See, I can't stay... It's going to be hard for me to stay off your Stay Puft marshmallow. Instead of putting the Stay Puft marshmallow smash down on my boy, you came in and got your s'mores. You got your s'mores roasted. Because that's what we was looking at. We're looking at, we gonna put that s'more smash down. And you got your s'mores roasted is what you got, man. But that's just shameful. I'm sorry to say it, man. I never called it out like that, but that's a shameful performance. I'm sorry for heavyweight. That's a shame. And see, this is the whole thing. That's why we can't get past this whole, the fighters of the past. That's why we can't get past it, because we can't. How are we going to celebrate the future fighters if they can't even step their asses up? And then they always want to put Sugar Ray Robinson's name in their mouth, and he didn't even like the fight. It was great. And won over 170 fights straight. If he retired at 100, just think what the conversation would have been if he retired at 175-0. And then who could you even match up with him today? Well, the only reason you're matching people up with him because he went out and tap danced and came back and lost some fights. And that's why you think you can be in that conversation. But let's say he retired at 175-0, then who would you match up with him then? Who would you have the nerve to open up your mouth and say, well, yeah, you match him up with Sugar Ray, and walking around at your fight weight, not walking around and being ready like Ms. Box is saying, you don't have to get ready if you stay ready. And he didn't have to get ready because he stayed ready. Because you can't have 5 fights in 1 month and win 4 of them by knockout if you ain't ready and you're not on weight. So miss me this way, that way, in that way with all that. Get out of here with that. That's right. Let me see what y'all got. Gil Cole's back in here talking. Gil Cole, so Thurman will be back to clean up 147. Hashtag play the flute. Gil, guess what? Let's see it. Ms. Boxing, what you think about Gil Cole's? No, see, Ms. Boxing in here today. Gil Cole's been coming here starting trouble though, dear. I haven't had you in here for a while. Yeah, she moderate my moderators. Yeah, y'all, they gonna start too much trouble when she come up in here. They start trouble. They say they start trouble because they don't see you. They know you've been out and working and stuff. So they, you know what I mean. So they just like, they act up. I'm telling you, baby, they act up when you ain't around. When you come around, they start acting right. They act a little better. You know what I mean. It's like you got like a whole pocket full of act right on you. Like, yeah, y'all better act right. But it still make me laugh though, because I still think back when Miss Boxing, because Miss Boxing, she just so chill. But I still think back to that show where all them trolls was coming in here, and she was on vacation, and she started handing them up. That had me dying laughing, because it's like Miss Boxing don't want to put hands on nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody, but she put hands on a few people. She had me dying, right? I was like, oh my goodness. I said, Miss Boxing don't never touch nobody. But she came here. I'm on vacation. I got time for you today. I'm trying to hear Eagles what he talking about today, and y'all come in here with something, you know. Y'all come in here way out of pocket like that. She was putting wrench mob. She went wrench mob on their ass, right? That shit had me dying. Yeah, but she was showing. That's right, Derek Bay. He said, "Peace, Queen." That's right. Tony Bars said, "Okay." Oh, hey, Tony Bars, put hashtag put the flute down. That's right. You tell him, Tone. Okay, the Gil Cole's at time. There you go. Oh, wow. See, Gil, if you're going to say at Tony Boswell, get my name out your mouth, man. I'm going to read it now, though. He said, Tony Boswell, oh, you ain't got to buy a flute from Eagles Web. He said, I got you, bro. Oh, see. And then Derek Bailey always come back, see. Derek Bailey come back complimentary. He say, facts, Eagle. That's right. Look at Shadow 979 that fell up in here, man. Y'all didn't tell me he got here, man. Shadow 979 said, salute to the Eagles Web Boxing. That's right. He got the Eagle up good, in the web up good, in the glove up good. Make sure y'all hit that thumb before y'all hit the live switch. Then hit live. Don't hit top chat, because if you hit top chat, you might miss somebody that comes through that you might want to deal with, because we have had that to happen to us. But Gil started trouble like always. That's right. Gil Coles. I've been holding these trivia belts since last year, and I don't need a tune-up. He said, play the flute. That's right, with the hashtag. But we're going to get back to that, Gil. We're going to get the championship going again up in here. And I hope somebody take you out. You know, I don't know if they're going to take you out, but they're looking forward to taking your ass out. You know, and I'm looking forward to somebody taking your ass out, because you're a troublemaker. You come in here, you start trouble all the time, you and Chris. Especially Chris, man. Chris don't come in for a while. He stay out for 2 weeks. First thing he do when he come in, talking about he got an Eagle Web, he got a picture of me on a dartboard. I'm like, what kind of, that's my brother? Is that how you treat me, brother? That's how y'all treat Eagles Web? Eagle Face. Put Eagle Face up on the board, just like throwing darts. That's the only way you get me, man. You can't touch me on the real, baby. You can't touch me. Come see me. Come see about it. Yeah, I don't even want to go there. I've been there before. Yeah, that's right. Shadow 9. But anyway, yeah, Shadow 9 up in here. Oh, Gil Cole said Miss Boxing don't want no smoke either. At the play the flute. Oh, Miss Boxing take you out. I ain't worried about her. She'll take you out. She might not say much. She ain't gonna say. I'll speak up for her when she come in. Y'all already know that I'm gonna speak up for her when she come in here. And don't get your ass timed out. She just laughing out loud. Yes, Shadow 979. Okay. Everybody talking out. That's right, Tony Boswell. No Gatorade bottle at Gil Coles. That's right. No special treatment, no special bottles. Okay. I kind of put my prediction out there for this year earlier, like at the end of last year, when I put the prediction out, when I was telling everybody, I told you guys, I said that, and let me put it up just so, because you guys probably haven't seen this for a long time, but let me put it up there so you can see it. So you could remember what I said. I said that devil's deception in the desert in December, I said that was not going to be just it. I said that's not going to be it. And as you see, that we're going way into 2020, because we're almost in May already. The end of April is coming up, man. We got like a little bit over a week, and April's gone. We're already into May, and as you see, that all kinds of deceptions is happening right here in front of you. And that's why I keep telling everybody, y'all be careful out there, man. Y'all be careful what you listen to. be careful with what you believe, and so that way you can, and that way you'll have greater understanding and stuff. And I'm gonna get that site to you guys. I haven't used this one site enough, but I want y'all to start getting some books. Y'all start getting old. You guys can get older books. Do not jump on me. Do not try to, force me to get the information, nothing like that, because you're gonna get the information. I have to make so personally that this company is legitimate enough that you're always gonna receive the stuff. I've been messing with them for a little bit, but I want to make sure that you guys are gonna be able to get stuff, and that you're gonna get it not necessarily in a timely manner, because I don't care if it's cheap. You can send it to me. It could take 10 days. I don't care. So I don't want y'all caring about that, but just care that you can get the stuff that you want. And so that way you don't have to study online when it comes to, and plus you can look at a lot of stuff from the past, a lot of boxing matches and stuff, because they sell some stuff with illustrations and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let you guys get that information, but I got to deal with this company for a little bit for myself first. So I make myself the test guinea pig first, and that's just like I said. I never offer the information, just like Tone was asking about, websites and all that type of stuff. I don't offer websites, information, and stuff like that. And yes, I've been dealing with the company, because I don't want it to fall back on me. Like, yeah, he told me they gonna hook you up like that, and they didn't do it, man. They was fronting. But I'm like, no, I don't. So I don't want to do it like that. So I want to make sure that if I give you guys something, that is the real. You know what I mean? Not some deal. And that's how we work. That's how Eagles will do. But anyway, Shadow 9 is out there. Okay, he's at Gil. Oh man, he got a whole paragraph for Gil. I hope you jumping on him. And then Tony at Shadow 9. Okay, all y'all going. But also, yeah, you guys get out there when you can. I mean, if you can't leave your yard, if you're exercising or not, just get you a rope, man. Get like a jump rope or something like that, and don't do a whole lot. Don't go out there and twist your ankles or hurt your calves or something like that. Just do a little bit a day, maybe a few times a day. Just get out there and practice with the rope. I know you're gonna sting your ankles a little bit first, before you first start, but then just start working the rope a little bit, and just get into it nice and slow. At least because you have something to do. You know what I mean? At least. But this whole thing. But back to the discussion though. So, because the top. We gotta get out of here soon. This has been a long show right here. I didn't know we've been here this long. We was in here a long time. But anyway, yeah. So, all these fighters that want to come back and want to try to play us and get extra fights and shit. We're not, at least in Eagles where most of us, we're not having that. Don't try to come back and get extra fights or fighting people that we ain't never heard of, and this is not for Gil. I'm not trying to feed Gil, no fire and fuel. I'm not trying to give Gil fuel so he can, because Gil will come back if I say something like that. Who he's going to throw underneath the bus. And I don't know, what do you feel about Bud Crawford, Miss Boxing? Overrated, not doing enough, or not really given the opportunity, or just what? What's your thought? Let's get Miss Boxing thought before we get up out of here at least. But then the discussion, like I said, man, the topic basically, it is why all these divisions of fighters, these so-called good fighters that got us thinking how good they are, why do all of them need all these damn tune-ups? And why the fight canceled? Because everybody's not fighting. It's not one person who's not fighting. None of you can fight. None of you can fight. So none of you can fight, but a couple of you, but all of you need 2 more extra fights. And where are all these fighters coming from? If everybody decides they need 2 extra fights, if all the championship fighters, because we got it, it's all split up. Think about it. So, let's say for instance, what's the most champions you can have in a division? 4, right? four major. Well, we'll say four major. Really, three major belts, but four. Let's say four. So four major belts in each division. So if you have four, say for instance, so there's four champs in one division, and let's say for instance the four champs, they all need 2 fights before they even decide to fight each other. That's 8 fights, 8 fighters. That's actually 8 fighters, right? Because they fighting 2 apiece between them, so 12 fighters altogether. The 4 champs, and then the 8. You know, I don't even know what to call them. Opponents, the 8 opponents. Where are they getting all these opponents for? And they have probably going to be lower, the bottom half of the 10 top. They're going to be down there, 9 and 10. If every division does that, do we have the patience in boxing as fans right now to wait for all that? Yeah. Oh, God dang. Yeah, see, I knew Gil was going to say something. So Gil come in. Gil said Bud doing what he told. Yeah. Yeah, Bud doing what he told. Oh, we already know that. I was just asking Miss Boxing. She just put her blessings up in her heart. But I was just asking Miss Boxing what she thought about Bud. Not you, Gil. I know what you thought. And I wasn't trying to feed you no fuel right there. Nothing like that. I'll see you down there, Jay Cooley. That's right. He said Shalom Eagle. Shalom at Jake Cooley up in there, man. He's so to qua. We see it, baby. We see it, man. Father got the power, man. And the brothers and Shalom Queen Miss Boxing. That's right. He did not forget that there's girls that come in here. He didn't forget that we have the ladies come up in here. You know what I mean? They're not going to drop down and talk to y'all all the time. I keep telling y'all that they're not going to be dropping down talking to y'all. Anyway, better late than never. But Jay Cooley then came up in the house, man. Yeah, I got so many people that come in and out. They in and out, shutting the door. They don't even say peace out. I'm out. They just be out. No, that's my family. They understand. But Jay Cooley, we talking about this. Our top was we just talking about why all these fighters, like these so-called fighters and stuff, they're supposed to be so good. And all these champions, why they need 2 tune-ups? Why all these fighters in these different divisions? Because we all on this lockdown. We're all sequestered at home. So why all these fighters all of a sudden need all these extra fights? Because you're starting to show it's a lot. It's a huge topic, and you could talk about each individual part of it a long time. Because Miss Boxing brought up the out of shape part. Like, yep, that's what it is. You knew you was gonna be on this break, so now you're just sitting at home with your family, just eating. And you should have a gym. Yeah, you're supposed to stay in shape, so you ain't got to get in shape. Stuff like that. The other aspect is they watch a lot of upsets. So shit, I'm gonna try to take the easy road. Is that another one? Are these fighters taking the easy road? Gil Coles, Tony Boswell, Shadow 979, huh? DB. Are they just taking the? Is that what they're doing? Is that what we're in for? Are they just taking that road? Huh? Because they may just be taking that road. They just taking that little road like, oh shit, I better take the easy road, the easy route. And is it going to get their ass in trouble? Is taking the easy road going to get them in trouble? Because they looking past the 2 warm-up. And we seen what happened when warm-ups go wrong. We watched somebody actually lose a fight, and then they let them continue to fight, and he eventually got the decision. Wink, wink. And that was the Coke Crack King, because Oliver Valine was putting hands on him. See? That warm-up stuff will get your ass in trouble. And then, see, like I said, that whole discussion is, like I said, it can be big, because then who is more likely to suffer a loss when cherry picking goes wrong? So that'll be another part of that whole discussion. When the cherry picking part of it goes wrong, like I said, because you know Eagles, where we break it all the way down, man. We try to get into too much of it, and that's what we do. So when you pick wrong, who's likely or more than likely to take that L? Like, oh shit, I took an L, and that's what you was trying not to do. And I see Jay Cooley down there say, yep, out of shape. because they sitting at home like us, not realizing that that pot belly's getting even bigger. It's not even a pot no more. Yeah, it's not even a pot belly no more. I just say, God dang, man, what is that? It's not. That's definitely not a pot no more. You got a barrel. You got a barrel belly now. See? Yep. Sorry, Flame said if Bud fight Kel, at least it will answer some needed questions. We need to see Bud need to fight, man. I don't know. The reason we put so much on Bud is the reason we put so much on you, Bud, is because we just haven't seen what we need to see. I see Don Dada up in here. That's right. He said, "Who hotter than the salute?" Yeah. He said, "Fam." He said that Eagles way of boxing. Got the eagle up good. Y'all know I got to read through the hieroglyphs, man. He got the eagle up good, man. Got the web up good. He got the glove up good. The bell. He said, "Look here, thumbs up, baby." He said, "If not," he said, "hang out in here. Peaceful chat, baby." Or guess what? The neck will be stretched and wrenched. He said, "We got lions up in here." He said, "Webb family." He said, "Salute." Out there speaking on the mic. That's a lot that he said, man. That's like, I call them hieroglyphs, man. And I just read out the little icons and stuff like that. There we go. Tony Bonds at Don to the Dada. Right, Sir Flame. That's the original. There you go. Don to the Dada. Don to the Dada. He rolled up late. He wasn't expecting me to still be on. I wasn't expecting me to be on. That's right, Don. We end up having a longer discussion. You know, sometimes we end up with a longer discussion up here in Eagles Way of Boxing. But we're trying to find out what the hell's going on with all these extra fights. All these fights. I need to get me some fights. What you mean? See, what's going to happen, and I'm not going to predict who it's going to happen to, and I'm not going to predict, when it's going to happen. None of that. All I'm saying is you sit back, and you act like you're getting tune-ups, and one of y'all going to end up getting tuned out. That's what's going to happen. Because one thing that they're not thinking about while they sitting around eating all that bread and stuff, eating all that steak, eating all them potatoes, and getting all big and stuff and all happy and drinking and doing everything else, partying or whatever else, what they're not realizing is that warm-up guy that they want to get, that he's always been sitting back. And he has always been staying and getting in shape. See? And that's what they're not figuring that part out. Because what they're going to do, they're going to think that they're calling him on like a 6-week notice or something, like a short notice. They think they're calling him on a 6-week notice. But guess what? He's always been waiting for somebody to call him on a 6-week notice. And so he's been staying in shape. And so guess what happens when you get your dumb ass in there? Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen to all of them, but guess what happens when you you already know what's going to happen when you get your dumb ass in there because you thought you had it like that. Oh, I got this. Okay. And we're going to see. Let's see it. That's right. Yeah. Sir Flame said, "I'm not against Bud. I said the same thing about Spence until Porter fight gave me my answer I needed." Okay. Well, some of us need more answers. That's what we need. Yeah. Don Dada said, "Mel and Bud neck." That's right. Put that. He got the wrench out there. That's right. Mel and Bud. Everybody want to mess with Mel. Y'all better leave Mel alone. Oh, not Mel. You talking about Maul? Oh no, you talking about Mel. Yeah, Mel. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got to see what happened. Don Dada. Don Dada, come up here. See? No, Don Dada, you're a fanboy. Bring your fanboy ass up in Eagles Web, man. Huh? I'm gonna time your ass out just like Gil. I'm gonna time both y'all out, man. I got my web coming here trolling sometime. Nah, but they all good. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that one though. So what do you think though, Don? You and Sir Flame, what y'all think about that though? Oh, Sir Flame already put that they just getting fat. They sitting around just eating. That's what I think. That's what Sir Flame said. Yep, they just eating because that's what we think. Because y'all trying to get away for something, man. Y'all can't. I don't know. It might not have been Sir. Somebody else said it. Yeah. Yep. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, it was Jay Cooley. Yep. He was like, yeah, they're out of shape. Jay Cooley said that. I just had to go back up. But if you're gonna come in and you're gonna talk about that you got to get all these other fights, then hey, you're making yourself That's a suspect move to me. And now y'all doing it as teams. That don't y'all making boxing really ain't looking good when you're doing it as teams, different weight classes. Oh yeah, I think I might need a couple of see, that's that old follow the leader type shit, you know. Oh, I think I might need a couple of tune-ups too. Oh, see, man, y'all get out of here with that, man. Come back and fight. Like Spence said, I don't want no warm-up. Just come back and fight, man. But then he ended up, I think his fight is supposed to be canceled or something, so I don't know. But anyway, at least he was talking about being about that action. Yep. Daughter said, too damn old to be a fanboy. Daughter said, if Bub Harum let him Bub would crack Pac-Man too. Yeah, come on, stop bringing up Pac, man. Y'all keep Pac out y'all's mouth, man. Pacquiao's protected, man. Y'all should know better than that. And this event is gonna mess him up even worse, man. But Pacquiao's protected, very beatable, very, very beatable. You know what I mean? So, but we're gonna look out for it, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, man, late. Even if you came in, just catch the replay and stuff like that. Ms. Boxing, salute out to her. Special salute out to her especially for coming back and chopping it up with us a little bit, listening to what we got to say up in here. And I appreciate everybody who came through, man. But we don't want to run all day, man. We're going to come back. I'll be back Friday. So stop it. No bad comments. I want all good comments tomorrow when I post that, we're on a certain schedule this week. I want all positive comments. I don't want nobody saying that I'm ducking the boxing chat. I don't want nobody saying no wrong stuff on there. Y'all just go ahead and put your respectful stuff up. Yeah. Put your respectful stuff up like you normally do. And Gil, try to be a little bit more respectful on there. No, but Gil just said something that was just funny. I like what Gil put up. That was funny. But anyway, y'all put up something nice tomorrow and let your host know that, hey, we still down with the Eagle Web fam. That's all y'all got to do, man. Just give me my much respect or whatever, man, because we're going to get back to a Friday. We're going to do the Friday. We're going to do the Friday rap. And we're gonna rap about it some more on Friday, man. Maybe we'll get back into this a little bit more. I see you down there, Don, crying. Yeah, but you get back, it's a little bit of crying going on, Don. You already know. You know how Eagles way of boxing go. He said, "What I mess," he crying. You already know, man. All you have to do is go back and look at some of it. You already know that there's gonna be a little bit of tears. Just roll back up and you see. You might, if you can roll up. I don't know how much you can catch when you first come. I don't think you can catch it when you come in late. I don't think you can roll up so far, but yeah, you already know Chris and them come in. You know what it is, man. Tony Boz said thanks for all your condolences and your conversations. Always, man. That's how I do, man. That's how I do, man. That's what we're supposed to do, man. That's what we're supposed to give the condolences out, man. That's why I talked about the natural people, man. The people, natural. That's why I'm talking about no race, man. It's this nature of a person, man. Yeah, people got to understand that, man. It's the nature, man. And now I need to have, and right now, guess what? I got one chicken. God dang, now y'all, I got to search around and find a group of chickens. Now, see, and this is our masterpiece right here because he got the sneakers on, right? He got the running shoes on good and all that. But now I need to find a way to morph him into a bunch of chickens. Because we got all these chickens running. Oh, I need to get 2 or 3 fights and stuff before I fight. Get your ass in there and fight. Because all you do is giving me fuel to roast your ass up in there. Because we're going to talk about you worse in here. Derek Bailey, no. We're going to talk about you worse when you come up in here. Once you get that loss, we're going to come here and talk about you even worse. But anyway, salute out to Tony. Salute out to my whole chat. Derek Bailey, Sir Flame, Gil Coles, Christopher Journay, Ms. Boxing, Don to the Dada, all y'all, and the rest of y'all that came in. Shout out 979, the rest of y'all that fell up in the Eagles web. I appreciate y'all coming through because we're going to get this done. We're going to get this boxing done. Even the COVID, the Roro got us on a certain schedule. But guess what? Roro, your ass is dying. We got to get rid of you. We got to get you because you're taking out people that we know and we don't like it. And much condolences to anybody else out there that had any kind of problems with this Roro. And we're going to get rid of her, man. Sooner or later, man, we got to, is the creator get rid of her somehow. The heat or something is gonna just take her ass out and get her out of here, man, because she's causing a disaster for us and stuff like that. But y'all know what it is, though. Don Dada down there is about any means necessary. He's doing his salute out, and also Christopher, your Nate salute, fam. He's here, keep it rolling, and I'm out of here, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all, man, back on Friday, man. All right, nothing but blessings, baby. Nothing but blessings, man. I'm gonna see y'all, man. So 19 ways to stop that action. Yep. Very. I'm sitting here yawning and everything else, man. This thing is, I don't know what this thing is doing, man. Oh, X wildlife. Oh.